Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to work on some applications that involve looking at graphs of sine and cosine. So it's kind of the same idea where we're going to have a sine or a cosine wave and we're going to apply transformations to figure out what it looks like. But then it's going to be in the context of some real world situation. So we're going to try and answer some questions based on that. Okay, so for this first one, I actually gave you the equation. So it's just a matter of figuring out what this looks like. And then I have questions below that we'll answer. Okay, so I am seeing that I have a sine wave, and I am going to do a decent vertical stretch by 6.25. So I'm expecting amplitude of 6.25. I have it shifted up 8.1, so equilibrium is equal to 8.1. I compress, what is that? Pi over 6? Pi is a little more than 3. So this is around 1/2, which means we're doing the opposite. So we're actually stretching by roughly 2. So we're stretching by 6 over pi. I think the easy way to translate that is just what will our period be. So if we take 2 pi and we divide it by pi over 6, that's the same as multiplying by 6 over pi. So we're getting a period of 12. And then I see a shift to the left, so phase shift is left 3, so -3. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to give myself a little room. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to make tick marks, horizontal tick marks be 1. And then what do I want to do here? So our equilibrium is at 8.1, and then we need to go up and down 6.25. So the top is going to be just above 14, and the bottom is going to be just below 2. So I'm going to put my x-axis, or my x-axis way down here. Okay, so this is, see, it should be a t. This is t, and we know that t equals 1 is supposed to represent the month of January, t equals 2 is February, and so on. So I am seeing 3, 6, 9, 12 months here. Okay, so equilibrium is at 8.1. So let's say this is, do I have enough room? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Not quite enough room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I just counted off the same thing. I'm being silly. Okay, so this is going to be 2. So this is going to be 4, 8, 12, 16. That's more than enough. Okay, so 8.1, so just barely above this is going to be my equilibrium. Looks like it's on that, but we'll label. 8.1 is equilibrium. When we add the 6.25, we get 14.35, so it's right around here. 14.35. And then when we subtract, we get, oh, can I do that in my head? 1.85. So this is 2, so it's going to be just below. Okay. So that's our vertical stuff. Let's see, I think I need to snag my 1 point. So let's follow the 0, 0. 0, 0. Okay, so vertical stretch doesn't change this y. Horizontal stretch doesn't change the y. Shift left moves that x coordinate to -3, and shift up moves the y coordinate to 8.1. Okay, so we start at -3, 8.1. So we're starting on equilibrium. Our period is 12, which means a quarter of our period is 3. So from here, if we go over, there's no flip, so we follow the point where we should head up, so we should still head up. So we're going to go up to the top in 3 units, and then back to the middle, and then down to the bottom, and then back to the middle, and then up to the top, and so on. Okay, so again, if it's not totally clear, make sure you label those for me. So I'm going through 0, 14.35. I want to see 1 max, 1 min, 1 equilibrium. I don't care which one. So I'll just go with this. 3, 8.1, and 6, 1.85. Okay, so there's my picture. And my advice would be, given an equation, even if I don't tell you to draw the picture first, just do it. At least give yourself a rough sketch, because when we move down to the questions below, having a picture tends to make them really easy for people. When people don't have the picture in front of them, they can get really confused just trying to stare at that equation. Okay, so I don't even know if I've said the context here, but hopefully you've looked. This is supposed to be monthly sales in millions of dollars. As a function of t, where t equals 1 represents January. So t is time in months. The first month, month 1 is January, month 2 is February. Okay, so first, in what month are sales highest? Okay, so looking at my picture right here and right here, so at month 0 or 12, which is going to be December. Month 1 was January, so before that we were in December. And they're both December, right? This is December in one year, and this is December in the next year. What is the manufacturer's highest monthly sales? So the most that they'll make in a month, that December month, is $14.35 million. So again, if you've correctly labeled your graph, you should be able to just pick this answer off without working too hard. Next question is, in what month are sales lowest? So let's see, I have to count, make sure I'm not messing up. Are we getting April, May? So January, February, March, January, February, March, April, May. Oh no, we are in June. Okay, so in June, we get our lowest sales. April, May, June. Make sure I didn't miscount. And then the last question is, what are their lowest monthly sales? So that's going to be $1.85 million. Okay, so given an equation, this is really just a transformations problem. So just be careful to try and get your graph looking nice. And then it should be hopefully easy to answer questions. Thanks for watching.